Hi folks, today Joachim from JF Photography and my fine self Severin from SazePhoto.com had a little bit of fun in the kitchen. Basically trying to get a really gritty, bloody shot and going totally nuts on the light setup. So just follow me into the kitchen and I'll show you around. So this is where the action took place. So the story we had in mind for this shot is, well, I really played the main role, and I'm playing a male student after a long night out in town, like totally wasted, getting really drunk, and then he gets up in the morning, still totally bananas, and he's hungry, of course. So he makes himself some breakfast, which is leftovers from yesterday, basically some bread and some nice liquor. And then, of course, the guy cuts off his finger. So that was pretty much the idea behind that shot. Now, what you need in order to do something like this, well, you need two people who are totally nuts. A. B, and that's probably the most important thing about all this. Forget about lights, forget about people. What you really want to have is this fine forest berry jam. This is really what you need. Also tastes really good, by the way. Okay, now let me talk a little bit about the lighting setup we used here. We used a combination of Elinchrom Quadra studio flashes, as well as some smaller strobes, smaller speed lights, and those come in really handy when you're shooting in confined spaces like this kitchen here, because you can hide them in small spaces and they take only a really small amount of space, so it's really handy to use them. But back to the huge studio strobe. We used, the main light was a large Elinchrom Octa, and Octas are really totally awesome light source, especially if you want to go for this very three-dimensional Dave Hilly kind of look. Yeah. Then we have a small speed light here for the rim light, separating the subject from the background and giving this nice silhouette kind of light. Yeah, but that's not where it ends. We went totally crazy on this one. We used yet another speed light here in my really awesome fruit basket. The bananas are also a very important point of this. They really support the flash and make sure that it's angled at the exact right position. And the way, yeah, what I mean by that is this flash was intended to cast light into my face here while I was standing here, chopping off my finger. And also to really put the focus, it's like a spotlight effect, that's what this grid does. And it really puts the focus on the face light-wise. The grid is something you can find in, yeah, in photography shops, photo supplies. This one was quite expensive, about a couple of $100, I think, so it's expensive but it really pays off. Fancy technique, really fancy making. Another flash we used was another strobe up here, which mainly was used to cast light onto the scene itself, onto the crime scene, onto the bread where I cut off my finger. Again, to just put the focus on that a little bit. Yeah, another thing I learned today, really cool, is something called, well, color filters in general are really cool, but this one is especially cool. That one is called cerulean blue, and it gives really cool bluish light. Perfect for lighting up backgrounds, and that's what we used it for today. So we just hid this small speed light behind the coffee maker here, and it just gave us a nice bluish tint for the background, just yeah, just casting the whole back in this nice cerulean blue light. Yeah, if you think we are totally nuts at this point already, then you're absolutely right, but there is yet one more flash I want to introduce to you, and that was another Elinchrom Quadra head into a medium softbox, which is basically aimed a little bit at the ceiling and at the back of the shot, so we also get some extra light up here. It was a little bit too dark without that flash there. I think, and I hope that was it, light-wise. Now there's two more things for you to check out. One is my dear friend Joachim, who's behind the camera now, so if you just give me this now. That's Joachim. He just got this totally awesome head at, I don't know, bought it at H&M or something, but he was really proud of it and really wanted to use it today. And yeah, what else is left to check out, Joachim?
Oh, well, no, I don't know. Just...
Should we maybe show them the actual photo? I think it didn't turn out so good, really. I mean,
yeah, it's
kind of pathetic, like using 6 lights and then get a shitty photo, but well, what the heck. Let's just show them.
But it's a Tuesday, innit?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, peace out. Goodbye. Till next time.